Okay, and welcome back to the shit show. We are sitting at 32.2 with a nice, lovely round win rate of 22. Because I'm apparently absolutely awful at this game. We had some really interesting games recently. We beat Kaido. I lost in the end to a Dofi, which was a really good game. And then following that, we absolutely battered a Emu. So very happy with where we've gone. We're going to get into. We'll try and get a couple of games in. We'll see how we get on, and we'll just go for it. We'll just see what happens. We've got a VV. 3 hogbacks is not good. I mean, that's not much better, but you got to get what you got. So, the character with the base cost of 4 more will be KO'd. We can trash a card from your hand instead. Right, okay. You may rest this leader. Give up to one opponent's character. Minus 2k, then up to one of your characters without a when attacking effect gains rush. Could be interesting. So we'll see how we get on. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're not returning, we are glad to have you. Could have been better, but wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So that's a pretty damning start. Don't really. We've got lots of we've got some decent stuff in the trash. So we are going to. Yeah, so we'll put the Kiku out. Save the Peronas for later. We've got hogbacks. A hogback, so that's probably worth playing now. Well, not now anyway, but we will play it this turn. We can get the 6 cost back in hand for next turn, which will be nice. And we can play out a Perona with it. I should have done that first, but you know, sequencing is not my specialty. Would imagine he's gonna fair, takes that. We'll deploy that. We'll use the card action. We will put Gecko and Gecko back in the deck, and we'll take that. So, ending turn. It's not actually ended out being terrible. We'll see how we get on. See what happens next. They've got a big hand. So, yeah, we may or may not be in a good place. We've got a blocker, play a Straw Hat Crew. Yep, okay. I'll give your active leader minus 5k and draw a card. Can't imagine they're going to do that. Okay, so we've got one blocker to get around this turn. Oh, they have. Okay. They're gonna, right, okay, well, they're gonna draw a card. What's it given? Given Nami Rush. Okay, fair enough. Let's see where he's gone with this. See where they've gone with this. Wow, okay, they're gonna, yeah, I'll take that. I mean, that could have been worse. Right. So, I think we are gonna hog back into there. Blackback. That's what I'm gonna name him from now on. Blackback. Gonna block it. Probably not. Would imagine he'd save the block for the bigger hit later. Yeah, okay. So, I think we go ideally could really want a hogback in there. I mean, I could bring out the Perona. I think we do that. Oh, we can play out the Kiku, actually. I forgot we could do that with this. Might not actually be a terrible idea. Yeah, not a terrible idea. And we'll just do a nice swing of 6 even into there. We're going to leave the Nami up, which may or may not be a good idea. See what he does. There's the block. And I presume that's the trash the card for the non-death. So that's fine. We can cope with that. We've still got the Perona option next turn, depending on what comes out. Where did that minus 1,000 come from? Ah, right. Yeah, that's fair. Do I need these two? Do I save him? I think I'm going to save him this turn. See what happens. 7. All right. Yep. Well, that's frustrating, but at least we saved the hog back for that. The attack next turn. It's the first time I've played this new VV, so sort of having to work it out as I go. Okay, right. Gonna give him rush. Is he gonna go straight into that? Right, that's... I'm not gonna save it because I'll gain another life. So I think overall that's not a bad thing for me to do. Now I could play out the Moria here. Play out and save both. Or... Interesting options. Let's see what he does with this. I would imagine he's going to either block and trash or counter. I can't imagine he'll take that. I need the body. So we're going to play that. We're going to play deploy her. And from there, we are just going to do a nice lowly swing there. Again, not positive that was the best way to go around it. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of an obvious call, but we are depleting his hand size. And we are going to be able to double Hancock soon enough. So we should be able to stop the Nami attacking next turn again quite easily. Whether it's from stopping... Okay, so... Oh, that's bloody annoying, that. Yeah. Okay, that's annoying. I'm going to let the hogback go. Because that's all he's got to attack with bar leader. Unless he goes in with the blocker. But if he goes in with the blocker, that could be a mistake. He's going to minus 2k that. He's going to give Mr. Beckman another rush. So he's probably... Well, he has to go at life. He can't attack. So we'll take that. We will trigger that. And we will bring out the Perona again. And we'll stop her from attacking. Not that it makes much of a difference. Drill Dawn. Now I was going to search, but I think the better option is to save it for the counter. Only got the one blocker. Let's attack with Perona. See what he does. Be semi-tempted not to attack with the gecko this turn and save him because of the obvious usage of the blocker. Yeah, see, that's what I kind of wanted. So now we'll do that. We'll take one life from there and we will save turn, and we should be able to go for the kill next turn. He's got a lot of cards in hand again. And we've got 3 potentially very big attacks. Is he a blocker? Oh, that is fucking annoying. There's a lot of this KO characters here. And that is very, very frustrating. Very. Let's get that out. We'll get 7. Is it better to so that we'll put the Perona out. I still think I'm in a pretty decent situation. Yeah, we're going to take that too. We're going to use that. There's my hogbacks I've been looking for. He gets rush. Yeah, we're not going to block that. Doesn't matter for my game plan. So we've got 1 blocker to deal with, 2 big attacks. Yeah, they gave in. I think they realised. So 1k, 1k, 1k. Yeah, they had 1 blocker and they knew. I think they realised. What did I have left? A Kiku, Gecko, and a Sindri. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way that went. So, let's go again. Keep this train rolling. Keep this train rolling. Please wait for private lobby. So we've got a game. We're just waiting for the lobby to set up. So yeah, I'm quite content with how that went against them. Whether I may or may not have missed some plays there, but I don't know who. It doesn't matter. We won. So you're here for the first videoed Moria game that I've won. Wow. And we're going to lose this because for whatever reason I cannot beat Mihawks. Oh, I hate playing Mihawks. We got a fairly nice hand. We got our first turn, second turn, third, fourth turn. We're pretty much set up, good to go. So we're going to play straight into this. We are going to do that. So let's see what we get in a trash. The Kumasi's all right. We've got Perona in there. That's okay. We will take. I think we take the hog back and end our turn. So I've been playing around with another version of this deck. I don't think I filmed it, but it's one I saw, I believe, a Japanese chap playing. I can't 100% confirm it was a Japanese chap. He was definitely of that side of the planet, regardless. I can tell you that much. Do you know what? I will, and I'm going to put him out because that may or may not actually be quite a good play. I don't know. We'll see. Because it means he's at the very least going to have to stop this attack. So if I load him up and continue and like pump the attack, he's going to have to counter it with, well, let's say at least 3 cards. So question here is, do I play the Absalom or do I wait? I think we fill the board playing the Absalom. Then we are going to KO her, and we're going to load that into there, and we're going to try to get the double attack. There's at least 2 cards going. I don't see many people playing the Ryuma double attack. The other Ryuma, where they're trashing, I think this guy's overlooked. Yeah, see? Yes, he's got a bigger hand, but I feel like I'm in a pretty strong position for that. Back to even cards. I know life, etc. doesn't make a massive difference, but I'm quite content with that. Like I say, we've got hogbacks in the trash, we've got Peronas in the trash. I think we'll be in a decent place. I would imagine he's going to counter this. He didn't counter it. Okay, interesting. So he's obviously trying to go. Okay, so why? He must have had a terrible starting hand if he's only playing this now. Oh, there's the Zorro. There's the Zorro. Interesting. This guy's not playing this like I would expect a Mihawk to play. I mean, it's certainly not as scary as other Mihawks I've played. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if it was me in this situation, I'd probably try and get rid of him right now. But I think we're in a pretty decent-ish spot right now. There's the blocker Zorro. So, yeah, I mean, well, he's not. I am just going to take that and use it because it's a Kiku, and that is sick for a trigger. Sick for a trigger. Right. Let's do this. And then we'll boost the other 2. I don't really... I can only assume this guy is new to the deck, or... I can only assume he's new to the deck, in all honesty. Well, we've got to take them. So we're going to attack with the Kiku. Should thin down his hand at the very least, or at least get rid of the blocker here. Okay, that's 1, 2. Interesting choices by this chap. There's the block. The 6. don't feel like I should because I'm... Alright, yep. Now we're going to play out him. We are going to play a... What have I got in my trash? Nothing useful. I feel like the... Hogback. Oh, and I forgot about the... I mean, he took it anyway, so... So if he clears my board now, I'm in a decent place because I will gain at least a life. If he doesn't clear my board, I'm in a very strong position. Because even if he plays out that stupid Shanks card that I hate, or Trafalgar Law, blocker. Okay. You may return, play up to one character with a cost of 3 or less. Okay, this is a bizarre. This is why I'm doing alright, because it's a bizarre Mihawk deck that I've not seen before. Very interesting. There's a Kid Killer. Look at 5 cards. Can trash. So again, he's not in a massively strong position. Yes, he's going to do that. I've got Kumasi in yet, so I'm going to gain some life back this turn. You may or may not have inadvertently been watching one of the best sessions of games I've had on this. I'm gonna counter that because I feel like I should. Might actually have found a spot where I'm doing well. I did put this on ranked, didn't I? Yes, I definitely did put this on ranked. Here is the game. Failure buggy. El Don Omar. I mean, he's doing as badly as I have been in this. So, well, I think we're just going to attack. Because surely he can't block with everything. If I math this out, even if he's got... So, what's that? It's going to be an 8, 7, a 7 with double, but double doesn't matter at this, and then a 6. I could boost them up. So, right, so he's used his block. We're just... I guess we're just going to go for this. I think it's stupid not to just go for this. And yes, he's got 3 Don, but I don't think there's any way he can win at this point if he's used his blocker. I might be wrong. I'm still very much... Okay, so there's an event. Total of 2 of your characters. Why didn't he rest anything? Okay, he's missed a trick. This has got to be a new person to the game. Got to be. Got to be a new person to the... You may rest 3 of your Don cards. Rest up to a total of 2 of your opponent's characters of Don cards. Yeah, so he could have blocked everything there and survived this. But he's got that. Okay. So we've got 1 Don left. We'll attack. If he's... See, this is where I'm at a thing. So if I put 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 onto him, I could risk it. I'm in a good spot. I don't... No, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not risking it. I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to hit him for 6. I'm not risking it. I feel like I probably could have risked it, but I think that's better. What's he doing? Okay, that's 6. There it is. Okay. Oh, so he had the shanks. He had... so he's got Brick City. Right, okay. So he has a really nice hand for, like, another turn or 2. Yeah, so I've just been pure luck. GG to that guy. That was just purely spot on happiness luck for me. Look at that. Look, we've gone all the way up there. What? What? That's a 29. We were at 22. Oh, my word. Oh, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I say I hate Mihawk, but I've actually beat 2. Oh, is that just my recent matchups? Let's have a look. So I beat that Mihawk. Pretty sure I lost the last Mihawk I played. Yeah. That was with Buggy Mind. Oh, so I've only played Mihawk twice. I wish you could look at other people's... Either way, right, that's been great. Thanks for watching. We ended this video on 47.6, so we won 2 games in a fucking row. Don't expect that again, but thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow, all the other jazz, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.